Hey, I'm Jose Vasquez.
And I'm Alexander Rivas. Welcome to the first episode of Lancers Today.
On Lancers Today, we will showcase and explore all the interesting things going on in our school community, like the meals sold in the cafeteria.
I think there are more interesting things than that, Jose.
What?
But to be fair, we all know the best thing is the pizza.
What? The pizza? Tell me you're kidding. It's the spicy chicken sandwich. Everyone knows that. It's so good.
You know what? Let's just agree to disagree on that one and turn our attention to the seniors.
The seniors? Aren't they a little too old to go to our school?
Oh man, come on, the seniors.
Oh,
I
thought you meant senior citizens.
The seniors that are graduating us, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're getting ready to go to the next successful stage of their lives.
You are right there. Our Lancers Today reporting team talked to some of our seniors. Let's see what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Armand, and I'm here with a fellow student from the class of 2025. What's your name?
Nurses.
So, Nurses, I have a few questions for you. What's the most valuable lesson you've learned in high school?
I have learned that you shouldn't always leave work last minute. I always believe that you should do it before it's the due date. In my opinion, it's a smart way to completing assignments.
I'm here with Grigor Sturian. So, Grigor, I wanted to ask you, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned in high school?
My most valuable lesson I've learned is making a good relationship with your teachers and friends.
Good answer.
I would say everyone's here friendly. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Everyone here is friendly. You can ask anyone a question, even the teachers, if you need someone.
I would tell all the freshmen to take as many college courses as possible and not worry too much about APs and take more college courses.
I wish I took more AP classes when I first started off. Other than that, that's my only regret. Yeah, I wish I took more classes.
I wish I'd taken, like I said, less AP classes and I would have taken more college classes to get more ahead.
It would probably be joining the soccer team. I've made good memories in the 4 years I've been here. It's been a good 4 years in the soccer team here.
One of my favorite memories was when my friend bought a pack of Orbeez and we started having an Orbe war in the quad.
Oh, I remember that. Was that sophomore year?
Yeah, that was freshman year.
Oh, freshman year. Yeah, that was good times.
I'll tell him.
This question gets you thinking, huh?
Yeah, it gets you thinking really well. Well, what would I tell myself? I'll tell myself to talk to more girls.
Good idea.
I will tell myself to focus on my homework and focus on my grades, and because they actually matter in the future, to not put them away, put them off and stuff.
Okay, and my last question is, if you can go back to freshman year, would you drop out for $1 million?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
Good choice. Thank you.
Look at that. Looks like our seniors had a lot of interesting things to say.
Dang, I should be paying more attention. I only got one more year left.
Yeah, you said it. But I gotta say, that stare from the soldier really gave me the creeps.
Yeah, it reminds me when I had a Nerf war with my friends. Terrible times.
Yeah, man, I'd say that's an appropriate reaction to a Nerf war. But now we head to the corner of literature.
Yeah, next up, we got Raphael interview with English teacher Miss Mandell.
What is your favorite literature to read?
I love reading, and a favorite book of mine I haven't read in many years was called Shadows on the Hudson by Isaac Bashevis Singer. I love his writing because it's very simple, but it absolutely makes little movies explode in your brain.
Have you read Jane Eyre?
I have read Jane Eyre many, many years ago. When I was about 13 years old, I read Jane Eyre, so many years ago. And yeah, I liked it a lot.
What are your other books to read?
Other books I love reading, I love a really good detective novel. I love trying to figure out who done it. There's a book called City and the City that's fairly recent. It's sort of sci-fi and a detective novel. And I also love, I have to think of the title. It's by the author Michael Chabon, Yiddish Policeman's Union. Love that book.
Who's your favorite poet and what's your favorite poem?
I don't really have a favorite poet, but I love some of the poems of Charles Bukowski. He is a very kind of profane, edgy author, but he wrote this really, really beautiful poem about love that I was actually given a hardcover bound copy of as a gift from my mom, and it's signed by him, and I really love that poem.
What do you think of the Edgar Allan Poe?
Edgar Allan Poe is not one of my favorite authors or poets, but I did have to memorize The Raven when I was probably in middle school, and I still know some of it. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. I think reading is so very, very important for many reasons. I would say one of the most important reasons that I think students especially should read works of literature is that it's an amazing way to learn about being human and to learn from characters' mistakes and their victories, and to see a character change from beginning to end. It can give students a lot of comfort, hope, a lot of lessons, and yeah, I wish more students loved it as much as people my age.
All right, I'm here joined by Lancers Today correspondent Rafael Routine, who created that video with Miss Mandell. What did you learn from speaking to her?
I learned how much she truly loves literature, which I think makes her a great teacher. She truly enjoys the subject that she teaches, and she helps students share that interest with her students.
I agree. Excellent report, man.
Thank you. I have one question. Where's your co-host Alexander?
Well, the NFL draft is right around the corner, and Alexander is one of the biggest football fans on campus. He's been doing so much research on this year's picks that he will become a true expert. Want to hear what will happen?
Absolutely.
Take it away, Alexander.
All right, thank you guys. Very recently, I was gifted something in the mail here. These are sunglasses given by Tom Brady, and he told me if I put them on, I'll become an NFL insider. Of course, Tom Brady, cheating, you know, it's one of his strong suits. So let's try this on. Oh, okay, this is a lot of information. So many teams. It feels like I know everything about football now. Okay, what were we talking about? The draft? Yeah. All right, starting with the Titans with their first overall pick. Looking into their future, a season of turmoil. It's looking like they're going to go for a quarterback. Is it one of the two? They're going for Tennessee. They're going for Miami's Cam Ward. Okay, that was a bit of a surprise. I really thought they were going to trade down. Next, we have the Browns. Okay, this one is a bit tougher. A team built to compete, excluding a quarterback. What could they be going for? Colorado's Shedeur Sanders. Okay, I see that. They could be competitive this year. All right. Next is the Giants. Ooh, the glasses really don't like these ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's a team. The Giants, okay, looking like they need some help offensively. Travis Hunter, Colorado, can play both receiver and cornerback. I think that could work out very well for them. And, here we go. Here's one I like. The Broncos, my team. What's that? A tight end. It's a bit odd. We already selected a tight end. Okay, Tyler Warren, Penn State. I could see it. Oh, really? The Chargers. Okay, fine. We'll talk about the Chargers. Why not? Let's see here. They don't have a tight end themselves. They could also go running back. Are they trading up? Oh, that's not right. Matthew Golden, wide receiver. Okay, all right, that could work. The glasses aren't showing me anything else. All right, well, last thing I could say probably is the Raiders are going 3-14 and the Chargers suck. Probably, hopefully beat the Chiefs, but their devil magic might prove too strong. Anyways, let's take these off. There's too much information for one person. And let's get back to the show.
All right, you heard the future, everyone. I hope your team will draft well. Have a good season, since I'm a Chargers fan, and I'm pretty sure I can look forward to another year of trash.
To close out the show, I would like to introduce my friend Jocelyn. who's going to play a little guitar for us. Jocelyn, what are you going to play?
Thank you, Raphael. Today I'm going to play you guys an original song that I wrote for my beautiful aunt who unfortunately passed away. This song is called Here to Stay, and it's a personal, vulnerable song for me, and I hope that you guys can enjoy it and maybe relate to it a little bit if you've ever lost someone.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Last Year's Day. We'll see you guys next time, and thank you, Jocelyn, for playing.
Next time.
Still blows my mind. Smile so divine. Your laugh could make the world stop for a whole lifetime. And you're always with me, even when it ain't so clear. You know I imagine you're sitting smiling right here. And now I am looking at these photographs, wishing I could steal every moment back. Glimpses of the past. 'Cause there's a place in my heart where you'll always stay. You're a piece of my memory that can never be taken away. Taken away. 'Cause in my heart, you're here to stay. You're here to stay. And everybody knows it, that you were the star of your own show. Now I miss when you'd come over, that feeling of love rush over me. You'd beg for Grandpa, 'cause he was your favorite. But I know I was your baby. And now I am looking at these photographs, wishing I could steal every moment back. Glimpses of the past. 'Cause there's a place in my heart where you'll always stay. You're a piece of my memory that can never be taken away. Taken away. 'Cause in my heart, you're here to stay. You're here to stay. Oh. So if you're somewhere out there, wherever that may be, I hope you're playing baseball, and that you'll think of me. 'Cause there's a place in my heart where you'll always stay. You're a piece of my memory that can never be taken away. Taken away. There's a place in my heart where you'll always stay. You're a piece of my memory that can never be taken away. Taken away. 'Cause in my heart, you're here to stay. Hey.